The history of the 4th of July, a story about Independence Day for ESL students. The 4th of July is a day filled with parades, fireworks, and celebrations. But do you know the story behind this important holiday? Understanding the history of Independence Day is essential for fostering a sense of national pride and appreciation for our country's journey. Here's a guide to help you explain the history of the 4th of July to your students in a way that's engaging and easy to understand. What is the 4th of July? The 4th of July, also known as Independence Day, is a holiday that commemorates the birth of the United States of America. It marks the day when the 13 American colonies declared their independence from British rule in 1776. This day is celebrated across the country with festivities that symbolize freedom and unity. The American colonies. Long ago, the area that is now the United States was made up of 13 colonies. These colonies were ruled by Britain, a country across the ocean. The people living in the colonies, known as colonists, started to feel unhappy because they had to follow British laws and pay taxes without having a say in the decisions that affected their lives. Desire for freedom. The colonists wanted to make their own laws and decisions. They believed they should have the right to govern themselves and not to be controlled by a faraway king. Many meetings and discussions were held among the colonies to decide the best way to achieve this freedom. The Declaration of Independence. In 1776, a group of representatives from the colonies gathered to discuss their independence. They decided to write a letter to the King of Britain explaining why they wanted to be free. This letter is known as the Declaration of Independence. It was written by Thomas Jefferson and signed by many important leaders on July 4th, 1776. A new nation is born. By signing the Declaration of Independence, the colonies declared that they were no longer part of Britain and that they were now free and independent states. This was a brave decision, as it meant that the colonies would have to fight to win their freedom. The American Revolution. The decision to declare independence led to the American Revolution, a war between the colonies and Britain. It was a difficult and challenging time, but after many years of fighting, the colonies won the war and secured their freedom. Celebrating independence. Since then, July 4th has been celebrated as Independence Day to honor the courage and determination of those who fought for the country's freedom. It's a day to remember the birth of the United States and to celebrate the values of liberty and democracy. Let's celebrate freedom, unity, and the joy of being part of the wonderful United States of America. Happy 4th of July. Thank you.